Good afternoon, welcome back to Wrenched and Rowdy, the video we've all been waiting for. Will I get to hear the 351 Windsor fire up since I've had the motor on an engine stand? There's only one way to find out, and that is to continue watching and stick around. Let's get to work. Continuing where we left off, I have the motor bolted in and the underneath work is complete as far as transmission's bolted in, the drive shaft is bolted in, the starter is in, and the exhaust is in. So the power steering pump is just loosely set in. I'm going to drop the rad in, hook up my coolant hoses, we're going to get the alternator in, and then the distributor, the carb, we're going to start throwing that stuff on. And then after that is on, I want to pull all the plugs and crank the motor. Make sure that there's no oil stuck in the cylinders. Make sure that stuff all comes flying out, and then we'll get the plugs in. And at that point, I think we'll be ready to see if it'll fire up. Obviously, after I add oil and add coolant. So. Carburetor is on and the throttle cable is set in place. I actually don't have a very nice throttle cable bracket right now, so I sort of zip tie this together and it works for now, but that's something I want to change this summer. Next, I'm going to pull the spark plugs out of this side. I want to put the distributor in, but I want to find top dead center on cylinder number 1 so I know where to set the distributor. I turned the motor over by hand, had my thumb on cylinder number 1, and then once I felt it pushing air out like it was on compression stroke, then I just looked down at my, let me see if I can show you. You can see that yellow mark down on that rusty, yeah, there's a yellow mark down there. That's top dead center of cylinder number 1. I have the distributor about where I want it to go, but I can't really mess with much of that stuff until I have plugs in and I'm ready to start the car. So I'm going to put oil in the motor, and then I'm going to hook up the battery and see if we can crank it over for a bit. First, oil. It's got oil in it. Now I'm ready to turn the key and see if this thing will turn over. It's the first time that I'm getting to hear it turn over since, I don't even remember when, January maybe. So let's see if it'll turn over. There it is, it turned over. Sounds funny because there's no compression because there's no spark plugs, but hey, starter works. Spark plugs are in and the spark plug wires are on. As far as I know, I got them in the right order. MSD box is plugged in. Battery cables are on. The distributor plug is in. My fuel lines are hooked back up. It's hard for me to believe this, but I think I'm ready to see if it's going to start. I know I doubt myself a lot, but I don't really believe it's going to start. There's just no way that it would be that easy. That ever feel good? I think there's some oil that it's trying to burn up, because I noticed there was even oil that was coming out of the top of the intake manifold because I had flipped it over. So I think that's why it's running a little bit rough. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go to bed now because it's getting late. But I heard it run and that makes me happy. I can't wait to work on this thing tomorrow again and see if we can get it out for a test drive. Hello everyone, V Gates. Today is the following day. I just got done work and I'm pumped to get back and work on the Mustang. But I need some things. I need rags because I got oil messes and I got nothing to clean them up with. And I need more coolant. Didn't have enough to fill the rad back up. And I don't know. I think I wrote it down. So we're gonna go to Canadian Tire. Then we'll get back and hopefully go for a test drive. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Made it back from Canadian Tire. We got the goods, and I don't want to do too much talking here. Less talking, more walking, right? But I want to get the car off the ramps. It's still on these Amazon ramps that I got. But before I do that, I want to make sure that my transmission fluid level is good, because when the car's on the ground, I can hardly get underneath there because it sits so low. Looked under the car for oil drips. It's so hard to tell because there's so much oil all over the floor. So I didn't see anything, but I'm going to back this thing out and then I'll sweep the whole floor, clean it all up, and then it'll be easier to tell next time. I'm letting this thing get up to temperature. It's yeah, not even at 180 yet, but I'd like to see the fans kick on. Oil pressure is looking good. It's just over 50 and it's instantly more when I rev it. So yeah, pretty happy so far. My AFR gauge is right around, it's hard to see that, but it's right around 13.2 to 13.5. idling for a while. The only thing I'm unsure about is if the alternator's working, but I'm hoping if we go for a cruise and the motor revs that it'll charge. So let's see what happens. All right, just wait for this car to go, and we're gonna ease down the gravel road like an 80-year-old grandpa, and we're just gonna hope it doesn't stall. Oh, I sure hope I tighten that drive shaft. You know how badly I want to just lay this thing to the metal right now? Throw a couple stones into Thamesville. Well, boys, here we are. Our battery level goes up as it revs. Oh no! She just wants to go! I'm telling you. It feels good to be back on the road. What a beauty night too. Just never mind the fact that the windshield's covered in dirt and dust, but the sun's setting. I think once we get around the corner, I'm gonna just give her a little RPM, let the back wheels do their thing. You know what I mean? Like, gotta really make an entrance. Let that clutch know who's boss. Oh, we got a train coming. Let's go this way. Oh no! Oh no! Woo! Feels good to be back! Alright, just rolling back into home here. This is where I'm going to close down this video. I don't know if you can hear me well or not. Hopefully, I might have to crank the sound in the editor, you know what I mean? But obviously you can tell I'm pretty fired up. I spent a lot of hours working on this car, and even though I had it running last fall and I knew I could get it running, it feels good to have got the motor back in and hear it run and drive. And so I got a lot of tools to clean up, and tomorrow looks like rain, so I don't know how much I'll get out, but thanks so much. For anyone who's interested in the videos, there's a lot more coming. We're just getting started. Take care, Wrenched and Rowdy, signing out.